Hey guys, I'm Kat and welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a video in a while because things have been really stressful lately, which seems to be an excuse I've been making for a lot of things. But yeah, things have been kind of wonky and I've been trying to not become a serial killer or whatever. But today, this video doesn't really have much structure. It's just kind of a video that I wanted to make. I wanted to make a video. I wanted to talk about some stuff with my thyroid and some updates with that. I wanted to share some cool stuff that I found on at the dollar store and that I got off of Wish. And I just kind of wanted to talk. My hair looks weird and orange and very dull, and I need to re-dye it. But anyway, so first we're going to start with some of the stuff that I got from the dollar store, because that's super exciting. I actually really love the dollar store, and it could be because I'm kind of cheap and broke. So there's that. But something that I did find at the dollar store that I found interesting. So at the dollar store, my Dollar Tree, where I live by, they sell fragrances. So I found, and usually the fragrances are like off-brands or like trying to be your versions of like higher end brands. So I found this, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like it's either Jacose or Jacose or Jacot, I don't know, but Jacose Red. And I guess it's supposed to be or comparable to Polo Red by Ralph Lauren. This is a cologne. It is for men. But I love the way that it smells. It smells actually really, really good. I don't know if it smells like Red Polo by Ralph Lauren, but it does smell really good. And I actually really like the bottle. And it's kind of hard to tell because of the lovely yellow fake wood behind me. But it's kind of like a reddish pink color, if I could. I don't think I'm wide enough. But yeah, and it actually smells really, really nice. And I love the shape of the bottle. And it's actually really good. Try not to spray it on my candles. And I like the way it smells. And I know it's a cologne is technically for men, but it actually really smells really good on me. And I actually really like it. The only thing is I like things that have glass. But at the same time, if I'm going to carry them around, it freaks me out because I'm clumsy. So yeah, there's that. I also got this pack of, it came with a cute little brush and a cute little comb. And it's because there are days where if I wake up late or something, I'll get up, I'll wash my face, put on clothes, and I'll leave. I won't even brush my hair, which I got a lot of hair going on. So I've been wanting to get a brush and a comb that I could carry around with me because I like to comb my hair when it's wet. And I mostly like to comb my hair anyway because I've noticed when I brush my hair, it makes it really poofy and really dry. But I carry these in my bag and they're really cute and really small. And I do like that they're cheap because that way if something happens, if they break or I lose them, I only spent $1 on them. So it's not that big of a deal. I also, and I'm going to pick this up because it's on fire, but I also got this Pillsbury. You can't read it because the fire is making it hard. But I also got this Pillsbury Candle, and it smells really, really good. I think it's I should know what it is because I bought it. It's cinnamon roll and icing cinnamon roll, and it smells so good. And I was walking around the dollar store because I have this thing where I could buy tons of things at the dollar store, and I have to be careful. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy a candle because I already had this one. This lovely aromatherapy rosemary and spearmint candle, which these smell really good together, by the way. I already had a candle. Shouldn't be picking these up. It's a fire hazard. But I already had a candle, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to get another one, but I absolutely love candles. I forget how much I'm into scents and how hardcore I'm into aromatherapy and how much it helps me, that until I have this stuff, and I love candles and I love the ambiance that candles give. I feel like a lot of lights are really harsh, and I think candles give off a nice calmness. The only thing is I don't want to accidentally fall asleep or forget to blow out the candle. So that's the only thing that scares me. And then another thing that I got at the dollar store was this Valero body cream in French lavender and citrus. I actually really, really love this. This actually kind of smells like something that you would get at Bath and Body Works or maybe even at Ulta, and I bought this for $1, and I love the packaging. And it's it smells so good, and it's very relaxing, but it also makes my skin feel really soft. And I like to carry lotion with me in my bag, so I like this size of this because it's not too huge, but it's not too small, if that makes sense. And then as for the things that I got from Wish, first of all, I got this Jonghyun. You can't see it because my lighting is horrible. So I got this Jonghyun ring, and it says 0804 1990 on it. I think that's his birth date. For those of you who don't know, Jonghyun was part of the K-pop band SHINee, and at the end of 2017 he ended up taking his own life. And SHINee for me was one of the very first K-pop bands that I ever listened to. And so they hold a special place in my heart. And Jonghyun was my favorite member, and he was very talented and an amazing singer. And what happened hit very close to home for me. So I got this ring from Wish to commemorate that. It actually is supposed to be a necklace because it came with this little piece, but I wear these already. So I just decided I'm going to wear it on my pinky because it's the only part of my body that it'll fit. Another thing that I got is this really cool Jade face roller thingy. Tati actually inspired me to buy something like this because she used something, well, not like this, but she uses something for your face. And I like that it has two sides. And it actually, I got this hours ago and it's still cold. So, and it's made out of jade, so it's going to contain a lot of the coldness, but this actually feels really, really nice. And I'm going to use it tomorrow, and I'm going to wash my face, then use this and put on moisturizer and see if it makes any difference with my makeup, because I'm super excited for that. Also, another thing that really excites me about this is that I'm stressed and I do have a lot of anxiety, and this is so relaxing. So I'm looking forward to using this whenever I feel overwhelmed or stressed, because this is so relaxing. And actually, sometimes with Wish, certain things don't look like they do in the picture, and this was one of those things. This actually looked much larger in the picture than it is, and actually and this time it's one of those things that I'm okay with. Sometimes it's kind of disappointing, but with this I'm actually okay with it because it fits in my hand and I could put it in a bag, and it's actually small enough, and I'm glad it's not massive. So this I was really excited about, and it's got a really good weight. I wish I could have people hold this because this is really cool and it's super relaxing. I think as for my Wish thing, this is one of my favorite things that I've gotten. My favorite thing, which actually I'll show you my favorite thing last. The next thing I got was this Bluetooth mouse, because my laptop only has the touchpad and it's kind of annoying. So I haven't actually had a chance to use this yet because I need batteries and I don't have any. But I'm really excited to try this. Another thing that I got that I'm also very excited about is, so I don't know if I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I'm actually I love The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is on my top 5 favorite movies. And so I got this poster, which some people are not going to like. But I got this poster, and I need to keep it out. But I love this poster. It's of Middle-earth, and I absolutely love it. And I actually love the paper that it's on. So some people would hate it because it's like cardboard paper or like old paper, but I like that it kind of looks like it's actually on a map, like it's an actual map. And I'm kind of debating on trying to age it, but I'm afraid of destroying it and hating it. But I actually really love this, so I'm really super excited for me and my boyfriend moving to our own place because I can hang it. So I'm super excited about that, and he loves The Lord of the Rings as well. So that's going to be really cool. And then to my favorite thing that I got from Wish that I am so excited to have out on the couch or on the bed is this American Horror Story pillowcase. I think this is amazing, and this is another one of those things where it's like you order something from Wish and it might not look like the picture, but this looks just like the picture. And what I like about it is that it looks like someone drew this and then blew it up and put it on a pillowcase. And I love it. And I'm so excited to put a pillow in it and put it on the bed or the couch or whatever, and just have it. And it's soft. Like sometimes you'll feel some of these things and they'll feel rough on one side, but it's actually really soft. So it is something that someone could sleep on, which is really nice. I know it's going to get covered in cat fur, but that's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, those are a few things that I got from Wish and from the dollar store because I love both places. And yeah, I got most of these in the mail today. I got some of these because when you order from Wish, it kind of spaces out because they're coming from different countries and stuff like that. So it's kind of like spacing out. But yeah, so sharing that with you because I'm just a whole ball of entertainment. But the real thing I'm very stressed about is getting my surgery, and my surgery is looming. It's almost less than a week away. At midnight tonight, it'll be a week away. And it's on the 16th. It's on Friday, and I'm actually really scared. Which kind of bothers me that I'm scared, and I don't know why it bothers me so much. But it does. It bothers me that I'm scared, but I am scared. And it's so crazy that it's happening, and I'm not excited about it. So basically, I realized that talking about it, I haven't been very educational about it. It's mostly just been me talking about how I feel, but it's not been like me diving into what exactly is happening. So to backtrack, I think 2 years ago, my sister went under surgery for her thyroid because she had, I believe it was hyperthyroidism. And hyperthyroidism is when your thyroid is producing too much of the thyroid hormone. So it can make you like really irritable and make you lose weight really fast and have really high anxiety and stuff like that. And so they wanted to remove it because of that. And they removed her left lobe, or the left side of her thyroid. During that time, I started to notice this lump, but it was much smaller in my throat, and I thought maybe it was because me and my sister are really close, so I thought maybe I was feeling a sympathy thing. I don't know. And then as time went by, it got bigger, and with certain weather, and if I got sick, it would get swollen. And one of my coworkers noticed it, and then I brought it up to my parents, and they told me if I didn't make an appointment, that they would bug me until I did. So I went and made an appointment, and at first they thought that it was a thyroglossal duct cyst, which the thyroglossal duct cyst happens when it's actually a birth defect. So when your thyroid is being developed, there are ducts to help it move to its rightful position, and once it moves to that position, those ducts are supposed to kind of disappear and kind of fade into your body. But sometimes in some people they don't, and they create cysts, and sometimes those cysts fill up with fluid if they get infected or someone's sick. So they thought that's what was happening to me, because a good way to tell is if it's in the midline of your throat. So they wanted to do a ultrasound, and they did the ultrasound, and the lady that did the ultrasound said, no, it's not that. It's actually on your thyroid. So that was really great for me, because I realized, well, okay, one, I'm basically going through the same thing my sister did, except for the hyperthyroidism, and two, it was kind of, in a strange way, it was kind of cool to think that I had this thyroglossal thing because it was so different. But it's not much of a shock to think that I have stuff going on with my thyroid too. So I went and saw a endocrinologist, or like an ear, nose, throat doctor, an ENT. And they did another ultrasound, and they were like, yeah, this is on your thyroid. We're actually seeing a cyst and a nodule on your thyroid. And I actually have multiple nodules on my thyroid, but I think when your nodule gets above, and I want to say 1.5 inches, but I could be wrong, or centimeters. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll have to ask. That's when they start to get concerned, but they mostly get concerned when your nodules become solid, because there's a chance of it potentially holding cancer. And I have one pretty large solid nodule, and I have a cyst on my thyroid. which is what this lovely lump is. And they think a lot of the reason this lump is so prominent is because the nodule is directly underneath it and is pushing it forward. The cysts they're not as concerned about because it's just a nodule that's filled with fluid and mucus. It's kind of disgusting. It's the nodule, the solid nodule that they're concerned about because it could potentially hold cancer in it. So they were going to do a biopsy, but they decided not to because he wanted to take it out anyway. So might as well do the biopsy when I'm under, like they did with my sister. So what the procedure is, it's going to be a lobectomy. And what a lobectomy is removing a lobe of something that like your lungs or your kidneys or your thyroid, and mine's my thyroid. They're going to remove most of my the right side of my thyroid and probably some of the left side. So it's kind of like a partial thyroidectomy. A thyroidectomy is when they remove the entire thyroid, and a partial thyroidectomy is when they remove most of the thyroid but leave enough in the body to be able to produce hormones. But at the moment, they're saying that I'm going to get a lobectomy, and what they're going to do while I'm under is they're going to take it out, do a biopsy. If I'm all in the clear, there's no cancer, then they're just going to sew me back up, and then I'll wake up and I'll be able to leave that night. If they do find cancer in it, then they're just going to go in, do the thyroidectomy, take out the whole thyroid, and then I'm going to have to stay overnight because on your thyroid are the neighbors to your thyroid, are what are glands called parathyroid, and they actually have nothing to do with the thyroid. I just think people called it the parathyroid because it was right next to the thyroid, so that's what they did. But the parathyroid in your body controls the calcium, and calcium is really important for brain and muscle function. So when they take the entire thyroid out, they can destroy or remove those parathyroid. And so I'd have to stay overnight for the doctors to monitor my calcium levels to make sure that I was okay, which I'm really hoping I don't have to do that because, one, I don't want to live on a synthetic thyroid medication for the rest of my life, or calcium supplements, and third, or second, whatever, I don't want to stay in the hospital. I don't even want to go to the hospital. I don't even like being in the parking lot of a hospital because it makes me uncomfortable. So I don't want to have to stay there, but my mom and my boyfriend said that they would stay with me. Because they know that I can't. I'll probably be so tired and drugged out that it won't matter. But if I wake up in a hospital and I'm alone, I will freak out. But yeah, so that's what's currently happening with me, and I'm scared. And I'm not looking forward to it, but in a way I am looking forward to it because I want it to be done and over with, and I don't want this there anymore because it makes my throat hurt, it makes my voice really scratchy, but it also, mucus builds up around it, so it makes, it hard to sing. I can't sing well, and also swallowing is scary because if I take large bites of something, I can choke, and it's almost happened twice. So I'm really excited to not have that happen. And when I push on it, it actually hurts. And when I push on it, or when I'm leaning a certain way or my head's down a certain way, I can feel it pushing on my windpipe, which one of my triggers for anxiety or panic attacks is the inability to breathe. So that's not a good combo. So I'm actually really excited for that. But yeah, so the 16th on Friday next week, I'm going to be going under the knife. One thing I don't like about it, though, is they're going to call me the day before to tell me when to be there, and that doesn't make sense to me because it's what if I need to make plans or other people need to make plans or something? What then? But also on the 9th, so tomorrow, actually, I need to stop taking ibuprofen and watch what I eat and not take vitamin K because they're both blood thinners, and they suggest 5 to 7 days. I'm going to go with the whole 7 because I'm crazy. But I can take Tylenol, so that's okay. So I'm going to have to go and buy some Tylenol tomorrow, hopefully before work if I remember, or get up early enough, which I need to get up early enough because I'm going to be paying for some of the surgery tomorrow. So, yeah. But that's what's currently happening with me. I don't know if that was educational or just me rambling. This is also a 20-minute video, and that is fucking insane. So yeah, that's currently what's happening with me. And I I don't actually know how I feel right now. I'm kind of just in a floaty space of just waiting, and I hate waiting, and I'm not a patient person. I'm not good at waiting. So I'm just kind of trying to relax and bide my time and just be me and chill. I've been watching The Lion King 2 and The Lion King 1.5 and chilling. There's been a lot of cleaning and packing, which is really hard because this is a small space. But yeah, so thank you for joining me in this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, I guess. If you like this video for some apparent reason, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more videos like this or whatever else I decide to do, hit that subscribe button. If you choose, that'd be cool. Whatever you want to do. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video that day or leading up or after the surgery. Probably more than likely after the surgery. I don't know. I'll figure it out or decide what to do then. But right now, I'm just gonna try to. I can actually feel my heart like starting to race. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna do some stuff that helps me relax, and I will see you guys later. So I hope that you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. And this is Kat signing off. Bye.